Hey, welcome to the Spirit of the Outdoors. And why this isn't a epic adventure in a sense of I'm going to be like driving to Montana or somewhere in the West and starting an epic adventure. This is an epic adventure year in that 2024, the year I turned 60. And so, with that, hang on. I don't want to make a ton of noise on the camera. Here we go. I'm going to be doing this book. 60 hikes. Let me turn things here. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, 60 hikes within 60 miles of Madison. Okay. So, sorry about the camera noise. All right. Anyway, I'm starting off on New Year's Day. Happy New Year to everybody. And starting off with the first one, I'm not going in order the book. The book starts in the metro Madison area. Not starting there, I'm starting at Aztalan State Park in Wisconsin. And it's a 1.8 mile little loop, and then I'm heading to CamRock Lake. So I'm going to start my trip. It's 7/26 on New Year's Day. I'm going to head out there. I'll show you Aztalan State Park. Now stay tuned. So that's where I am. Hopefully, I don't know if that's going to register at all. I don't know if that's blurry. I can't tell. I've got my camera on my pack strap. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. It's out here at Aztalan State Park. Well, here we go. Start of 60 hikes within 60 miles of Madison. First one, Aztalan State Park, which is number 50 in the book. And New Year's Day. First day of January of 2024. And this is a cool park because it has all these historic mounds and ancient culture to it, so it's really cool. I have no idea why that siren's going off way in the distance. And there certainly isn't any kind of that stuff, I don't know. Or New Year's, ringing in the New Year, I don't know. I don't know what little municipality that's coming from. Anyway, I'm hopeful that this is the right trail, but it doesn't appear to be. I think I have to be over on the other side of this thing. Yeah, I missed it. Because that just goes down by the river. I have to go up. I was just looking at these and I kind of missed where the trail goes. Right here. Yep. And around this way. Okay. This is only 1.8 miles, so just 2 miles. And we'll see how this goes. I know with the cam on the shoulder strap, this is a little shaky. So, I don't know what it's getting. So, I'll bring it back a little bit. So I'm back toward the entrance of the park, not where I parked. When you come in off of that road there, right over there, and you drive in and drive all the way down somewhere in, oh, that area right there. Anyway, and then kind of go along the river and back up along here. So now I believe I take this one back around and then go back down to where I parked. So I will leave a link in the description box below about this place in the ancient civilization. Indian people, you can't even read this sign here about the Indian people occupied this area off and on for many years before. Yeah, so I'll leave a link and you can read all about this. If you are an anthropology person and likes to know about all these different things, it's kind of a cool national monument or historical site. As I walk down to this step mound, this is kind of cool. I've been here before, and this mound is really cool, because when you see it from down below, then it's kind of like a mound pyramid. It's not made out of stone or anything, but you can definitely see the influence of whatever culture first started kind of building the pyramid type thing, whether that's the Mayans or whatever. I don't know what culture actually started all that, but it is kind of cool to know that it wasn't just in Egypt. You know, it's just, and which tells you too that some of these folks, you know, traveled and they ended up in different areas of the world and probably had influence on that. So this is one, I gotta squeeze through here. This will be fun. Hang on. Sorry, I hit the camera. But this is really fascinating. I'll walk up here, and I think I gotta walk down there further. But you can kind of see from up here, if If you look over there, there's a 2-tier mound. I don't know if you can see that over there. And then I'm going to walk down on the grass just because those wooden steps might be a little slick. And if I fall on the grass, it won't hurt as much as if I fall on that. But I'll turn around here and you can kind of see how that mound was built. And these were built where, I don't remember exactly what was they had on top of all these. Again, there's a lot you can read about. But they really had different things up here. And that way, you can see the river down there. And they had a good view then from up here if anyone came from the river. And they could welcome or defend, whatever they needed to do. It's just kind of cool how it's laid out. And then this other one that I will walk to is really cool. And I have a feeling I'm going to walk to this first interpretive sign. Yeah, the ones that are facing, you can see some of it there. The people of Aztalan used local stone to produce many items. So anyway, that's stone tools, but the signs that are facing in this direction, you can tell that the rain came that way, and with the freezing rain and snow, and it froze up. Mississippian type arrow points. Okay, so really cool. And I love that these interpretive signs are out here, because it's just, if you really want to learn about this stuff, it is really cool. I'm gonna turn it off right now, and I'm gonna bring you back when I come closer to that other mound up there. Okay, now if you can see this 2-step mound or 2-tier mound, you can kind of see this now, I hope. Sorry. Now, a lot of camera noise, I would imagine. I'm sorry. It's the thing about trying to document these hikes, but also get them done. I have to keep moving and make a lot of noise, unfortunately. I'm going to walk up this mound. And what's nice is that they don't have a path going up to the mound. So, which means people can come up here taking any which way, and that way you're not doing one path and eroding. So you can come up in any which way, and it disperses And this is not one of your busier parks. So, but you can really see all the way up from here. And then from this mound, it goes over to this other little one right over there. It's a littler mound. And we came from that mound over there. And you can kind of see that that one's more in a circle around there. And I can't remember. I know I read about that. I think that was kind of a ceremonial ring. I can't remember what was up. I think the leader lived up in this area or something like that. I can't remember. Again, I'll put it all in the description box. I'd have to reread it myself. I'm going to walk down and show you what this mound looks like from a distance, and you'll kind of see how much it looks like a pyramid. This one's pretty steep. Again, I don't want to walk down the steps because they could be slick. And if I slipped out from under that and hit my back on a railroad tie or my tailbone, that would not feel good. But now, as I get down here, and I'm going to walk over to this other mound. Again, this one is kind of a circle shape mound, not the kind of square shape those were. But look at that. Look at that. I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but it is a cool two-tiered mound that really resembles. Now, they did, in the front of this, they did make the stairs, and on the other one as well, so that you can go up the stairs, but you can also, you don't have to go up those stairs. Again, they've dispersed it enough. You can, most of the traffic's going to go up these stairs like that. You can do that, but nowhere does it prohibit you from going up anywhere else, because it's, again, it's not, they don't have like these paths going, or, you know, all these different paths going up. And so it really disperses it well. And most people stay on the stairs. I came up the backside, but that is allowed. And now I'm going to walk over to this mound. Like I said, I think this was some kind of ceremonial thing, but now you can really see how that's cut out of there. All these different mounds. And then come back down here. And when I came up, I came from over there, walked along the river. And I'm almost back to where I started. All in all, again, now you can get another picture of that two-step mound. Really cool looking. A couple of different paths out here. Yeah, platform mounds, what they're called, or pyramidal mound or flat top mounds, were typically built to support buildings, and these buildings were religious or other specialized structures or homes for the elite members of the Mississippian society. Platform mounds were built in stages, each one having an accompanying structure. So again, I'll put that stuff down there, but sometimes it's fun just to stop and read interpretive signs. A brisk day for New Year's Day and kind of cloudy, but all in all, not too bad. There's a good size parking lot here, as you can see, and picnic area. And there is a canoe launch down there. So on the Crawfish River. It's spelled crawfish, so I will say crawfish. Crawfish River, and you can canoe along that. And quite a few signs here talk about this whole National Historic Landmark and how they were connected through different parts of North America and followed the rivers. And this one even shows this has this picture of this mound here. Pretty cool. Much like we have right out there in front of us. So not quite as big, but then you can see that there is a little structure on top of that. And it says Aztalan's southwest platform mound is about 180 feet by 130 feet it says it measures approximately 1,000 feet. Oh, that's a different one. That's the one, that's the largest prehistoric earthen structure north of Mexico. That one's 1,000 by 800. This one's 180 by 130 and is 16 feet high. So, interesting. Okay. Anyway, I know that may be boring. All right, I am done. All right. The second one for the day, CamRock Lake, CamRock Park. I'm going to say CamRock Lake all day long. Anyway, that's out of my book. Area 2, I'm at Area 2 right now. And that's the map. 2.2 mile loop. Not a bad little area. All right, here we go. Just a quick shot of this. I had turned the camera off when I got to the pay station because I thought there might be a permit, but it's for cross-country skiing. And they're not groomed yet for that. So, sorry for the wind. It's pretty windy out here. But this is a nice little area. Never been to this park. And of course in the winter time it is definitely, when there's snow, be a fun cross-country area. It's just kind of got rolling little hills and it'd be fun to cross-country ski. So a lot of this area over here has been reclaimed. There was a dam on this river, and this was all underwater. And years ago, they started getting rid of some of the dams and letting the ecosystems go back to what they were. And this is one of those reclaimed ecosystems. It's just cool how it all takes care of itself. Take this little loop. This little prairie loop should be pretty cool. This was all the prairie area that was once all underwater. Left. Cold zaps it. So I'll have to think about that in doing these videos in the next couple months, because I'm going to go out and do quite a few of them in January and February. So I'll just have to, maybe I won't put it on my strap like I'm doing. Keep it in my pocket. Just take it out and do a couple of handheld shots. All right, but this is still part of CamRock Lake, or CamRock Park. I don't know why I want to say CamRock Lake. CamRock Park, Dane County. Really nice little trails. They're designed for cross-country skiing and of course hiking in the summertime, but they are wide and good dirt. Well, it's also biking. You can bike on some of these as well. Cool bridge that goes across there. It's a beautiful area. Really nice. Nice county park. All right, I think that's going to be it for this now, because the battery is just about gone. But anyway, nice little hike out here. I think it's about a little over 2 something, 2.2, 2.3, something like that. Not a bad little hike.